Okay, headed to pick Shawn up from Chuck's Boots. We're gonna go down to a park called A&M in Bismarck, Missouri. A guy named Aaron owns the park, and Ross, a good buddy of mine, he runs the park. So they've had some pretty big events in the past. They've had Redneck Rave, I believe, a couple of years ago, had a pretty big event down there. So we're gonna go check the park out and see if maybe we can do something next year. It's only about an hour and 15 minutes from the house, so it's real close. Boy, my brakes are squeaking this morning. So we're just gonna go check it out and see what it has to offer, and just maybe we can do a pretty cool event there next year for the trucks, possibly side-by-side or a four-wheeler bounty hole. It's only about 135 acres, so there's not a lot of acreage, so it'd really be more just for an event. But okay, headed down to Bismarck, Missouri to check a park out called A&M Off-Road Park. Pretty small park. It's on about 135 acres. Real nice guy named Aaron owns it, and a good friend of mine been hanging out with a little bit more lately, a guy named Ross, who runs the park. They've had some pretty big events in the past. Redneck Rave was down there, I think, a couple years ago, and had about 1,400 people. So it's a close park, one of the closest ones to us. So we're going to try to see if we can do something next year and help those guys out. Have a pretty good event, and also for our members and stuff, a place to show up and have a good time also. Sorry, there was a car coming at me. Yeah, so just really want to see what we can do down there to have a really cool event, because it's so close to St. Louis. Like I said, it's only about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go pick Shawn up right now, the owner of Chuck's Boots, my sidekick. John couldn't make it, the owner of STL Power Sports. We've kind of become the three amigos. It's always nice to be able to go to the parks and check them out and get more insight. Next weekend we're gonna go check out a 2,000 acre park called Flying W, so stay tuned for it. I believe there's a private saloon and stuff built on it. This park, it looks really awesome for a possible event next year too. So I'll do some video as soon as Shawn gets in here. We'll start yapping a little bit, and I'll try to do a little bit of video. And okay, just picked Shawn up. We're headed down to A&M right now, so stay tuned.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
He's already been working this morning. What were you doing? You were unloading wreaths?
Unloading a Christmas tree trailer with full of wreaths and Christmas trees for a friend. Yes.
Man, gotta have more friends like that for sure. Unfortunately, I forgot to record any of the park once we got down there, so this is all the footage that we have. Real cool little park. It's not huge, about 135, 37 acres, but super nice in Bismarck, Missouri.